Welcome to Divorce Planners. My name is Stacy Champion. I am here to help teach the American people about our divorce industry. I am also here to help people divorce with some integrity and walk away better human beings. I believe this is possible by doing your own divorce. So our first videos on Divorce Planners are going to be going state by state, introducing people to the self-help in your state. This will help you understand the paperwork and the process and what will be expected of you in this process in your life. As many of you know or have witnessed, family and friends going through divorce that gets strung on for years by a divorce attorney. This process is expensive. It breaks people beyond repair oftentimes. So we will be educating people on the divorce industry as well in this YouTube channel. So we're going to get started right away with going state by state. If there's a state that doesn't allow a divorce, then we will enter into that a little bit later on in videos later. So far, I have a few states that we'll have to come back and visit. We are going to be introducing the step-by-step processes. I do advise that you look at the notices from your courts. You look at any links that will be beneficial to you. And as I go state by state, you'll see where some of those things are. Understand the process of coming into a hearing alone without an attorney. And if you're both in agreement, the process is extremely easy for yourself and for the courts. Now, obviously, if you want to DIY your own divorce and divorce with some integrity, then you will probably understand that here at Divorce Planners, I am not an attorney. I do not give legal advice. Okay, welcome to Louisiana. So we've typed in Louisiana court, and we're going to go to the official website of Louisiana. So when we get here, it looks like they're laying out their organizational chart. I do not see any information here on self-help. I see jobs, government, business. Let's see what online services gives us. Online services. Let's skip ahead here and see if we can get to divorce. Okay, let's see if we can find anything here. Divorce records. So it looks like they have divorce records on this page. So if we go up here and go self-help, let's see what we get. So self-help, it says self-help services and legal forms. Now this looks like a link to the Bar Association. So we're going to click on it. And as you can see, it brings you to the Bar Association. On this page, the Bar Association is going to give you information regarding representing yourself and what that is, what you're called, your pro se litigant. It's going to give you some warnings about using forms. So there's a lot of websites out there that'll put out forms for divorces state by state. Some of them have attorneys linked to them, some don't, and they're supposed to walk you through the process for your state. What I don't like about those is you're not being directed to the state where those documents are, and you don't know if those websites are using a blanket document or not. So be very cautious when you are looking at those types of fill-in-the-blank websites out there. I think it's a great idea. I think it should be made that way to happen in every state through the state website, so you know you're getting the proper documentation, but that's not where we're at right now as a country. So anyway, so here are your court forms, and it's going to tell you the top 10 court forms requested. So we're going to look at those, and you're going to come here, and you're going to go to court forms, and it's going to show you divorce a spouse who you've already lived with, guided forms. Now, I don't know why the bar would be putting this on their website if they weren't the current updated documents required by the court. That just seems a little weird for me because I did give you warning about that in the beginning. This site is not a lawyer. If you would like a lawyer, so they're telling you you can go here and get a lawyer. So they're still pushing you, and then you have to accept terms. So this is probably telling you that if you don't have a lawyer, the guidelines for representing yourself. Okay, so when I looked at this, I realized that maybe we needed to go a different avenue in Louisiana. So I put in Louisiana court self-help. So here's your self-help. So we're going to click on that. Now this is Louisiana court self-help. So this does look to me like an official court page. So we want to come over here to self-help and legal. Okay, so you come down here and you'll see that there is the Bar Association information, different information on the website. And let's see, are they going to give us some help? So let's click here and see if we can get, this is a little closer to what we're looking for. So they have a represent yourself, representing yourself in court. You need to look at this document, read it. Here's a guide to court and an introduction. So I would watch probably the guide to court. Now, some would definitely watch this so you know what's expected of you. Okay, so we're going to come back over here and we're going to go under legal forms and information, and we're going to click on divorce. Now, if you notice here, they also have a video resource. In some states, there's a parenting video you need to watch here and complete. So you might want to look at that, and we can look at it actually we'll look at it real quick. Overview. Okay, so it's the same ones that we saw before. And then here's an introduction to child support enforcement and paternity, but we're not dealing with that right now. We're helping people figure out the divorce. All right, so here we have the overview. You have a guide that's going to help you. You have frequently asked and answered questions. Right here is your divorce guide, both if you do or do not have kids under the age of 18. Okay, so that's what you're going to need. And then here is a fillable form. So it looks like their forms are that you fill them out online. So let's see what they have here. Okay, so we're back actually to the same page that the Bar Association brought us to. So it looks like here you are going to have to, anywhere it's going to give you a definition of the word and more information, which is excellent. So it looks like for Louisiana, if this process is even acceptable, you have to accept the terms and agreements and move forward. So this might provide a self-help walkthrough step. I am going to leave it here so at least people can get to this area.